Lives lost, lives changed. Moments of horror followed by courage and determination as told by those who were there. Jackie Putnam was on the tube at Edgware Road in the carriage next to the bomb.
Lots of things happened in a split second. There was a flash. The air was full of tiny shards of glass. I don't know where they came from. This terrible smoke began to clear. And I was fighting to breathe, and I remember saying, I'm so scared and I can't breathe. And I thought, I might live. There's hope. Because all I could think of was my two daughters' faces. And there was this feeling that I was never going to see them again, and they'd be imagining this moment for the rest of their lives.
Despite the threat of more possible explosions, rescuers headed into the tunnels. Police Sergeant Shane Joshua went to the wreckage near Russell Square.
You could see the carriage where the bomb had gone off. It was just sheer carnage. It was almost like a human chain was formed with people on stretchers and people would be passed through. I saw someone being brought up and I just saw a hand hang down underneath the cover. So it kind of hit me, and you know, I'm not afraid to admit I did get a little bit teary-eyed over it.
Above the ground, the bus bomb, chance putting it right outside the offices of the British Medical Association. Lawrence Buckman, one of the doctors there, who immediately set about saving lives.
There was the crunch of glass and metal under my feet. There was an eerie silence because there's a park in the middle of the square and normally it's full of birds tweeting, but there wasn't any bird sound at all. And then I saw blood on the side of the BMA building. Patients who were bleeding had their bleeding stopped with a variety of kitchen implements, rubber bands, tablecloths torn up. We used whatever we could. I realised that the person helping me was a fireman. And I said to him, "Hey, haven't you got a job to do? Aren't there any people to rescue?" And he said, "No." And I said, "But there must have been loads of people on that bus. Where are they?" And he said, "Well, there's nobody now." And I said, "What, they're all dead?" And he said, "Yes."
After sights and sounds to never forget, quiet reflection with the passing of a decade.
I've learnt to not fear going on a tube train because I'm not going to show that these kind of people can put me off travelling in London.
It just makes you look at life more and just, I suppose, just appreciate what you've got.
I saw some of the worst that people are capable of. I think they're actually capable of a lot worse than that. But at the same time, the pendulum swings the other way and you see what's the best in people as well.